Guess who overslept? Guess who overslept and didn't prepare anything? Konbaku, Baku. Ah, it's Baestard Billy. The Baku, Konbaku, Baku. I'm trying to figure out what was my password. Hold up. Billy, I can't believe that lazy ass came back. Me neither. He came back for Christmas. I'm shaking my head. Okay, I forgot my password. I to this day don't know my Netflix password, so how you gonna watch the Grinch? How you gonna see the Grushi? I'm shaking my head, chat. Anyway, Konbaku Razor, Konbaku DVD, Konbaku anyone who's watching on YouTube, Konbaku. Okay. No, I haven't set anything up yet. Should have done a watch along of Beast Games. What the fuck is Beast Games? I've been logged in, haven't logged out. Simple. Oh, big brain. Big brain. Okay. Go to Neblix.
So here I am, applying to be one of
you can hear the sketch.
Because the more I think about this...
Mute. So here I am. Okay, how do I... Give me a moment. Is it the Grinch from Illumination? No! The OG, not the animated one, the live action one. I watched the Grinch from Illumination. That's all I can say. Who was playing the dude? Who was it? Benedict Cumberbatch? Was that him? And just here, I don't know what I'm doing. Why? Hold up, give me a moment. Let me play Snayman so I can check. No, not Snayman. What is it? Take Me to Snurch. Benedict Cumberbatch. Mr. Beast show where he kills a lot of people for entertainment. Typical, like, billionaires.
My snail's got humor. She's the snaggle at a funeral. Knows every snail's disapproval. Should her snore shipped her snooner. If the snake...
How do I... Okay.
Heavens ever did.
I want to somehow mute my browser, but I don't know how. Snayman. My Netflix account pin is the year it all began. Oh, now I know. Okay, what is this? Volume mixer, go there. I don't get it. It keeps defaulting to shit. Stop defaulting. Go Stop defaulting. Okay, what about like reset everything? Oh wait, I haven't finished setting up. Hold up. But yeah, how you guys doing? What are we gonna watch? How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. I don't know if you guys' Netflix or whatever has the same movies that I have. It's got different regional stuff, I get it. I'm hoping. Otherwise it's just me going like, oh my god, you see his butt? You see the Grinch's badonkadonk? Okay, change it to system. How about that? Okay.
Pog Online Poggers. Pog Online Poggers. Pog Online Poggers.
It's not working. Oh god. Oh god. What is going on? Put this on music. How about that? And then play Snayman.
It's big. She's the last true snout piece.
Okay, good. Good. How about Bean Bunny?
Pog Online Poggers.
And then mute this. Shit, he's still on the music mixer. No. Go onto the system, please. Pog Online Poggers. Okay, how about no.
Pog Online Poggers.
What am I on? Chat. Oh. Shit.
Online Poggers.
No. It ain't working. The Bean Bunny is gonna be silent for this whole watch along, right? Yeah. Okay.
Noise in each week. We were born snick. You heard them say it.
Okay. That ain't on the Netflix? No! But I shall travel the Caribbean Sea per se. What? It's... Aww. Okay. You guys tell me if you have it. If you don't, it's... Oh, you know what? I was checking YouTube just in case someone accidentally uploaded the whole movie on YouTube, and you know there's a new scam going on YouTube these days. Basically on YouTube it says like the Grinch full movie, yeah, and it's like a long title and it has maybe the same amount of like runtime as the movie itself, and then when you click it you see the whole title and it's like How the Grinch Stole Christmas full movie, and then at the end it's like review and review and like recap, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's AI generated voice talking about like some random fun facts about the Grinch, like behind the scenes shit. I'm like, oh, that's a new scam. That's a new scam. Before it was like, if you type up like so and so movie full version, then they're gonna like play a different kind of movie. Or they play the like the Universal logo like a bunch of times, and it's going like, go to this link down here to watch the full movie. That kind of thing. Fun fact number 42, the Grinch likes Bean. Bean is okay. Which one is it? 2000? 2000. Can I get a Schneeman if you guys have a copy, please? Schneeman. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So I watched the Illumination one, and It's kind of mid, not gonna lie. The illumination Grinch is like so bright. So bright. Like when you see the Grinch's lair, it's like the most brightest bougie cave. He's got a long ass table that's made out of slab. He's got nicely polished stone walls. Like what the Snahoy. Snahoy. Okay, I'm gonna unmute this. Okay. So the time code for the whole movie would be like 1 hour 45 and 55 seconds. Now do I still have my watch along thing? Yeah, I do. No, that's not it. Oops, alright. 2000. Feels like a 90s movie. What's up, Stanky Banky? Yeah, I'm the Stanky Banky. It's me, Stanky Banky. What up? Change the... Move it. Move it. Oi, oi, oi. There will be no edamame in hell. What the? Hello, Death Adder. We're gonna watch some Grusi. We're gonna watch how the Grinch stole Christmas. How come wait, oh, I get it now. There we go. But it should be called How the Grinch Stole My Heart. How the Grinch stole my heart. He was the Grinchiest. Okay, let's watch it. Yeah. Just tell me when you guys are ready. Let's see. I'm going to keep setting up right here. I'm just gonna chill here and not watch. Have fun, y'all. Thanks, Southern. Have fun listening to me react, I guess. And how do I say this? Plus 10 seconds. Yeah? That's how you do watch-alongs. We count to 10 and then we press start. Yeah? So wait. Minus 10 seconds. It should be like minus 10 seconds if you want to catch up. I don't know. You wanna to catch up. I'm set. Has it started? Not yet. Let me get the timer, like interact with it. Okay. So you should be at the start. It's about to show the universal logo. I'm gonna count to 10, like 10 seconds, and on 10 we all hit play. Okay, so if you want to catch up, if something bad happens and you want to catch up, you just look at the timer and minus 10 seconds. Yeah, that's how it works, right? Okay. No music, no nothing. Oh, we're gonna say Sneeman. I'm gonna mute this. Okay, ready? And we're gonna start the timer. Sneeman. You guys got your copy, right? you guys got your copy. Tell me you're ready, please. Please. Okay. I'll hit it. Right? No take backsies. Because I can't show, even if I can, Netflix has this like, it has this thing where you can't capture like screenshots. It turns to black. It got some kind of like hex on it. You're snitty. What about everyone else? Everyone? I'm not gonna ask twice. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. If you want to catch up, use a timestamp, and once it hits 10 seconds, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready to hit play? No, play. Okay. I'm seeing the Universal logo right now. I'll say whatever is on screen so you guys can catch up just in case. But man, this is the old... I don't know what Netflix has because it's not like high definition. Then again, I don't have the high definition plan. I have the... What is it? You pay and you see ads plan. Oh shit. Oh shit, I forgot. I have the ads plan. Oh, I have to have Netflix? I don't think so. It depends. Like, you don't... You can find it anywhere. Maybe across the Caribbean. You get what I mean? I say the Universal Pictures and Imagine Entertainment shows and the Snowflake. But yeah, when the ads happen, oh god, I forgot I'm on the ad plan. I'm gonna turn back my subtitles. I can't hear without my subtitles. Jim Carrey, my goat. Wait, this one says The Grinch. It doesn't say How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Did they just add that in because they don't want to confuse it with something else? Like, dude, as a kid, like the visuals of this movie, how quirky it is, it's the set designs are so good. It's so good. It just like leaves a permanent like image in your head. Like what the heck is this? Why is there a little guy in there? Like it's so, there's so much visual shit going on. So like as a kid you're like, wow, I love it. I love it. But in the illumination animation, it's like kind of dense. What is it? Like empty. It felt kind of empty. Deal. It's all about the presence, chat. Yeah, so like as a kid, I didn't realize the message behind How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's about like anti-commercialism, consumerism for Christmas. Look at this fat ass. They all have fat asses. Like, why? Okay, show me the Grinch. Oh my god, here is my king, Jim Carrey. That's what kids like. Why you be staring? I don't know. I didn't stare at it, but like now that I'm an adult. And this is like totally 90s, 2000s like outfits. You scared of the Grinch? To flesh. Like, this is a cave. In the illumination version's like so bright, everything's so bright. Do it for me, Stu. Yeah. Anything for Hushi. A cave with a door? Yeah, he made it. Like, when he was a little baby, he made that cave door. He yearned for the mines. He drilled into it. I don't like their noses. That's who. That's their who snouts. Max. We're done, Max. Nug sucking. You ever tried eating into an onion? Like a raw onion? That stings your tongue. Not gonna lie. I did it before. I love onions so much that I tried it out like a raw onion. I've done it. Quality time with the Grinch. I love the light that they use on him, the green light. Like in parts of the movie, they always like, not always, but like sometimes they use the green light to accentuate his greenness. Wait, I just realized, do they make him green because he's green with envy? Is that the thing? He's envious of all how the Who's are being merry. I don't know. Wow, Billy, you understand symbolism? Nah, he's just green because he's freaky. I take the latter than the former then. Wait, did he say beat it or eat it? What's a chapeau? Bah. Like, this is how you do an adaptation. I don't know, for me, in my opinion, this is how you do an adaptation of like a cartoony kind of thing, because almost everything in this movie is kind of like cartoony. I'm getting kebaboed. What do you think I mean, Billy? He's a freak, duh. Yeah, he a freak. What? What? The Grinch? No way. Man, I love this dude, the mayor. Like, for the wrong reasons. Like, he's so... I don't know, theatrical. Oh, the subtitles are picking up my my movie. You can see it in the subtitles. Shut the fuck up. I like this part. Oh, just defacing public property. That's all right. That's a relief. Subtitles be based. Yeah, based on these. Oh, you know what? I remember now. I think it was like in December in elementary in primary school. That they rolled out the the TV on the little roller table. They rolled it out and they played the Grinch for us. As well, actually, not who. Man, these people are racist against the Grinch. He's not a who, he's a what? Like, wow. They're racist because he's a who, what, he's a what, not a who. They're racist because he's green. That's let's not beat around the bush. Jerry duty, black male, pink slip, chain letter. When you watch like a movie so many times when you're a kid, there's like sound clips that play in your head. You know what I mean? They always ask what's happening, not how's it going. They're racist because his butt is green. His whole self is green. Come on, chat. Like, look at her hair. The costume, the set designs, the hair designs, makeup, so good. What the? Oh, so did you know the actress for Cindy Lou is in a band now or something like that? Now, if he was any other color, it wouldn't matter, but that butt, green butt is what the heck? The Grinch. Specifically his butt. But they don't see his butt because he always wears his little his little Obi-Wan Kenobi robe. Look at that ass. Look at he got such a fat ass that Max gets a big chunk of it. You have no idea where it's been. What has the Grinch been doing with his butt? Where has it been, Max? Like, Jim Carrey is really good as the Grinch. You can see his like face acting and his voice acting. Let's go. Bro's nothing but ass. He's just an ass with 2 arms and 2 legs. And maybe a head. Mm-hmm. Bronco. I like this package, my dear. Like in the Illumination version where what is his name? Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch was like he basically just sounded like an American nerd. That's it. He didn't have any kind of theatrics with his voice acting or anything. Meanwhile, Jim Carrey here, he's like in a live action version of the Grinch and he's giving his whole goosey out in this performance. Come on. Now that's holiday. Oh, this scene is also really good. There's so many good set pieces. This is the best part, chat. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they're at the house, and Mama Cindy Lou Who is decorating the house with all kinds of lights. Go on. Okay. I'll be quiet for this moment. Or maybe not. Hi. That outfit's so slay. Oh yeah. I wonder how they did this. Like, there's no way they have this kind of like technology. Is it like in reverse? Did they play it in reverse? I don't know. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that seems like a what is it? Wait, hold up. Well, you gotta go catch it. Anyway, that scene feels like a commentary on like modern Christmas is all like people are competing, or at least in the early 2000s, people were competing to have like the most bright ass house with all kinds of lights. I remember my mom was like trying to have the most you know, decorated in terms of like lights and other stuff. I remember she used to have like a reindeer on the lawn and stuff like that. But then that would be what competitions? That's like who has the most bright and Christmassy house on the block, and when they get nominated, people just like drive their cars just to visit the house. Like, that's so weird. That's so weird. Just to like stand on the what do you call it? The curb, and take pictures in front of someone's house because they have such a like a decorated house. It's fantastic. Hazardous waste. Oh, I hate the squelching it makes. What's inside the bag? I let her sing. It's so funny. I okay, it's not funny, but it's like so interesting that they have, I don't know how the original Grinch went, but this version of the Cindy Lou Who, she's basically having an existential crisis about Christmas. She's like, wait, is Christmas really just this shit? Meanwhile, Illumination Christmas was basically, I want to see Santa and tell him that my mom is working really hard. My single mom is working really hard. Give her a break, kind of thing. Like, that's also very noble. But I don't know. It's strange, the two differences, because in the Illumination Grinch, they basically made his sad story, like the Grinch's sad story is that he was an orphan and nobody wanted him. Why did I laugh? He was an orphan and nobody wanted him, and he saw all the kids with their families celebrating Christmas. That's why he hated the season so much. Basically, he was Naruto. You know how early Naruto, he used to just play pranks and shit because everyone was like antagonistic against him. Basically, the Grinch is Naruto. Who wants to adopt his green ass? I would. Even as an adult, I would adopt his ass. You see that, like, tummy jiggle? Damn. Look at him, he's putting on this, like, see-through dressing gown. Eroi. Now, for that scene, this is a fun behind the scenes info that I have because my uncle worked for Rod Howard. That scene, they were just filming and Jim Carrey was like not in character, he was just being himself and he was freaking out. And this time, I'll keep it off. I wonder how many parts of like Jim Carrey's acting is just improv in this movie. Or is like most of these like wacky things just you know, scripted. Look at how he's like laying on bed so so sexily. What the heck? Like, look at what he's wearing. Absolute sex symbol, the Grinch. Like without without the robe, he's basically naked. He basically walks around naked. You think about that? He's like the Bean Bunnies. Also, as a kid, I thought he was actually eating glass. I was like, what? I didn't know about you know, how Hollywood uses sugar glass for stunts. Like breaking bottles of beer on someone's head. That's sugar glass, I'm guessing. You're an idiot. Oh, my fellow homies eat glass. Really? Is it delicious? Where's the nutrition value in glass? You're an idiot. Goes back to eating my glass. What do you call this? Like comfort food eating? Eating because I'm bored. Me. Oh, look at him. Look how pitiful he is. Oh, my favorite part too. The Yuri cremas. What do you call it? Old man Yaoi? Old woman Yuri. 0 calories and very filling. Really? Maybe I'll try it one day. Look at her dress. It's so cute. Baby who girls and big tiny who fellas. What do you call this accent? Midwestern? Wisconsin? Wisconsin? Wisconsin. There we go. Now, how does that work? Oh, so that's how it works. A mama who and a dada who love each other very much, and then a baby comes down who looks like mama who's boss. You clearly never set foot in Wisconsin. Yes, I don't know what other Midwestern is it. The people that go like oop, oop. Oppa Gundam style. There's so many like adult like jokes in this sequence, by the way. Like I never understood this as a kid. This little party. It's basically a swingers party, chat. Look at that old lady trying to chase that tween. He's in danger. I'm never gonna say that word ever again. Hell yeah. Look, they put the keys in the ball because it's a swingers party. Also, I'm wondering how do they do the makeup for the nose? Because the nose is like really high up, right? Really, how do you know that? Let's just say I've been to that rodeo. But yeah, how do they do the noses so then they can breathe? My favorite part here. Is this a puppet too? This baby? Santa. Bye bye. He's like purring as he eats the Santa thing. Here comes the best part. I love her dress here. Look at the like huge bow on her dress. Like it's not a dress, it's like a jacket dress. She's making oogly eyes at the Grinch. You see this? My girlfriend. Now, when I watched this like a couple of days ago, he doesn't even have a beard. He's just a little hairy. Not right. He shed, not right. But yeah, when I was watching this like a couple of days ago, I'm wondering how old is like the Grinch, Martha May, and the mayor, because the mayor looks like way older than Martha May. Did he age really badly? I don't know. I didn't ask you if you had a crush. This little montage is a little bit cute. Destroy shit to make beautiful shit. Isn't it a little dangerous to have the Grinch near fire? He's like 90% hair. You're 8 years old and you have a beard. It's not a beard. Like maybe a neck beard, but yeah, this part was kind of like scarring to me. I don't know, traumatic. I felt like really bad when I saw this part as a kid. Like they all laughed at him. He put his whole grissy into that present. Hideodorous. Is hideodorous a real word? Oh, poor little kid. He still looks the same, by the way. I always thought it was weird that he looked the same after like trying to shave. I guess his mutton chops are gone, maybe? The muscle. She's still thinking about it. Laugh at the green one. Everyone is a racist. What the fuck? Only Martha May is. She gets it. You are a bystander, Martha May. You ever were consumed by rage that you climbed a whole mountain as a little guy? As a little kid? That was kind of like weird, funny that a kid, he's an 8-year-old kid and he's living by himself on a mountain and he managed to like make a home inside. He managed to survive somehow. On this mountain that had nothing. See, he carved himself a little door. You see that, chat? In the transition? I like this part. Like, where did he get the phone book from? Like, you don't even see the phone book when they pan to him. 888, double hate, loads entirely. Practically here. Also, this is so weird. When I was watching it a couple days ago, I was wondering how did they keep the eggnog inside the little hats without it spilling all over their costumes. See, look at this. Wardrobe department is always on point in this movie. A return from the wilderness. Hello. Hoodoo. A nomination. Huh? You can see him, he's like seething from the inside. Yeah. Oh, what a cute girl. She's so right. Imagine trying to win an argument against a kid. Wow, she's got 100 plus speech. Mayor, trust me, bro. Wait. Cindy Lou Who's like, why don't you back that up with a sauce? And the mayor's like, my sauce is I made it the fuck up. More of this. Yeah, whatever. Oh, this reminds me. Didn't Jim Carrey play as the Scrooge? So he's been in 2 Christmas movies. That freaky animated The Christmas Carol with a like what did you call it? The uncanny valley faces. Jubilation sounds like a who transformation. They transform using their jubilation singing. Oh my god, look at his butt crack. Like, I like this version of the Grinch where he's like so unhinged. So unhinged and so like full of anger. With that wide shot, the mountain seems somewhat small in comparison to Cindy. I mean, it is a huge ass mountain. I thought you were gonna say the mountain seems smaller than Grinch's ass. Oh no, ad break. Oh no, ad break. Oh no, ad break. I'm sorry, there's gonna be an ad break. Okay, once the ad break happens, I mean like Twitch ad break, then I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause it. Grinch's lair. The audacity. The unmitigated growl. Okay, I'm gonna pause right now when he says booga booga. Okay? Okay? Okay. I paused. Incoming ad break. I can't stop it. I'm sorry. Booga booga. Okay. I'll just write it down. Either way, it's gonna be just one ad. Booga ooga. I got the image of like Jim Carrey's face in my face. Come on. I paused the movie just for you, ad break. Please. Hello. It's not coming, is it? Just like Santa Claus. Okay. I'm surprised I don't even have any ads right now for my... No, here comes the ad. Ads for my Netflix so far. Where am I? It says here. Had to reverse psychology the ad so that it wouldn't take so long. Do you think reverse psychology works? Or is that only stuff that you see in shows and movies? There's so many things in shows and movies that it feels like it's just made up and then it just became a trope. Shut up! Thank you for the 10 months, Razor. I don't think you could hear the Pog Online Poggers because I have the what is it? The mixer sound for the Bean Bunny on the same mixer for my browser. Okay. Pog Online Poggers. Okay, we're gonna start. Should I? Let's see. Should I start the timer now? Or should I start playing it right now? Okay. I'm gonna start it right now. You guys are back from the ad, I'm assuming. So, ready? Okay. I'm gonna press start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm playing it. There we go. My name is Cindy Luhu. I wonder what kind of accent Jim Carrey was going for the Grinch. It's like almost British. Dude. Like what did they tell him to do this? Wah, wah, wah. Me when I see the Bean Bunnies, I go like Rah. I'm pretty sure 9% this is just Jim going off the rails. I want to imagine that most of the script is like proper script, and then when it comes to the Grinch lines, it's like it's probably written Jim Carrey does his thing. Jim Carrey improvs here. Like I think Jim Carrey is more like a method actor. He's a character actor, yes. Yes, that's what he is. He's a character actor. But it feels like he really gets into his roles. Not like what's his name? What was the dude? 50 Seconds to Mars dude. What's his name? He made a Jesus quote at one point. He was the Joker with the damage on his forehead. How he was doing method acting by sending people what used condoms and what like dead rats because he's the Joker baby. He's a very talented individual, exactly. An award. And a one? Full of losers. Did he just speed blitz? I like this bait and switch. Just goes to show how mean he is. Really? You change your ways? No. Man, that looked fun. Like how does he not like make the eggnog drip out of the ball? Is there some kind of like lid on top of it, like a see-through lid that doesn't get splashed on? Oh, this is my schedule. Tell no one. Where? Now, I don't know if this was like a one take. People were saying like, oh, this was a one take and he was supposed to have the thing, oh, like I wonder if that's like false. Maybe that's just false. Couch. Look at that. Heroi. The garter belt. Why did he have a garter belt? But was that really like a incidental take where the stuff didn't fall off? I feel like it was intentional, that saying. I need a schedule like him. Hey, it's not too late to do it. It's not too late to make that kind of schedule. Yeah, it was supposed to fall, but Jim didn't drop it, so to keep the scene rolling, he went back and knocked it over. That's it, I'm not going. You see his fat dumpy. Damn, need me a Grinch like that. She looks like a strawberry Martha Mayhew. Look at this petty ass mayor. He has an ear. Shut the fuck up. Good one, Max. This is also an interesting transition right here. An interesting choice, I guess. It's funny how both their noses lined up in that transition. Max, the homie that helps you with your indecision. I need that. I need that in my life. You think whoever his name is, his like little lackey, do you think he's in love with the mayor? Let me write some fanfic. This is so cartoony, I love it. Oh my god, like my Japanese animes. Cindy, don't look. Cindy. It's like my Japanese animes where the guy accidentally trips and falls into the girl's booba. It's an ecchi anime. The Grinch was secretly an ecchi. Why can't the Grinch speed blitz? Because he's the Grinch. Why is he so unhinged? Like, they're supposed to be the same age, the Grinch and the mayor. Yo, Yuri mothers. I love this. I love this line. Are you two still loving? They haven't even aged. You realize that? They haven't even aged. Man, I wish I was one of those grandmas dressing him. XDD, hello Matia. Or Makia, hello. If you want to watch with, go on. Just take away 10 seconds from the timer up there. If you want to have a close timestamp. My guinea pig watching alongside me. Ah, that's cute. Give the guinea pig a moment I'll never forget. These like puddings, maybe they. This is not pudding. What is it? I love that reaction. Some of these food that they're feeding him, like especially the fudge one, is like. When I was a kid, I was like, wait, I want to be like force fed some fudge. Ah la la. No. Fruitcake's never good. They're tormenting bro. He's loving it. Fudge judge. I made it myself. He just accepts it now. Put started it. This is also my favorite part. You see that kid that he pushes over? He's smiling. I wish I was that kid. Oh man. No child can beat the Grinch. Like, look at the joy, look at the jolly in him. The good old classic winning music. What is it? Chariots? I can't remember. Something chariots or something. Man, she's like she really likes him even after all these years. Yeah, this was fucked up. Of a Christmas shave. Ah, and then you see like Cindy, she knows his trauma and she's like, shit, what the fuck? That's messed up. This is some fucked up shit, man. He knew what he was doing. He's so petty. Jesus Christ, look at that ring. It's a new car. Jeez, taxpayer money paid for this shit. And he's even forcing her to say yes with the 22nd in front of the whole town. That's some devious shit right there. Oh, I also love this speech right here. I'm gonna stay quiet. It sounds like Jim Carrey came out when he said that's all. Like when he's seething right now. This is some dark jokes. They went over my head when I was a kid. Sigs. Not yet. Meaning for. Yoink. Mistletoe. I'll gladly do it, Mr. Grinch. Oh, this is so good. It is fabulous. Mwah. This like revenge payback scene is so good. You still got the Lederhosen. Like, was this made before the mask or after the mask? I don't know. It's got those like goofy sound effects too. It's so cartoony. I love it. Humanity. True, Yaoi, you match your hairstyles. You match your hairstyles. That's some true BL shit. Did that res up the girl? Yeah. Either rizzed her up or she's like, what the heck is going on? Oh, here's the thumbnail. Here's the thumbnail. You can see his taint. You can see his balls. What? This is also my favorite part. Oh, yeah. Now you can never unsee the scene. Every time you watch the Grinch now, you will see his balls. I never noticed it until like when I took the screenshot. I was just taking the screenshot for his butt. Then I noticed the balls. No, Grinch. No. No, he's gonna die. This is so goofy and even the green smoke coming out of them. He died in a fatal car crash after doing some vehicle manslaughter on that tiny ass car. And it's so goofy how like it's a tiny car but it makes like a big explosion that you can see outside the town. when critics were saying it was like mid, no, they don't understand how good this movie is. They don't understand. They don't have joy and what is it, whimsy. Shaking my head. Like, what do you expect from a family movie? Grinchless? I think this is when her parents or her dad gets like radicalized. Maybe. He's so evil. He's so mean. Not despair. Hey, just in case the Grinch ruins something. Would you call this like the second half of the movie? This is a pretty good second half now. Blow the flunders. Bounce on boing bounders. I mean, that's the one part I like about Christmas, eating a good feast. He's finally mind broken that he's speaking in rhymes. Nothing beats some good carne asada on Christmas. Wait, what is that? I'm not gonna look it up right now. I'm watching. In what way? He's trying to stop rhyming. Just grilled meat? Ah. What kind of grilled meat? Like any kind of grilled meat? They got a really good dog actor. Why don't they have like an award an award in like the Academy Awards for best like animal actor? Hmm? Hmm? Look at him, he's so cute. Just some cuts of meat, sausage, and quesadillas. Ooh, ah, delicious. Another good montage scene. Like, there's so many good montage scenes in this movie. That also freaked me out when I was a kid. Oh my god, it looks so sexy. This mirror shot right here is pretty good. Like he has one eye sometimes. It's so good. Also, as a kid, I didn't know that Jim Carrey was the one singing all this. Because it's like so many different voices. I thought it was just like some other dude singing this song. Like he's really good at singing here. Like this part is pretty good for the singing part. 39 and a half football. Whenever I dress up as the Grinch to entertain some kids, I get a massive headache. The Grinch was too much. The Grinch spirit that inhabited you was too much for your head. Oh yeah, in the Illumination version, they just had a really bad rap version of this song. It wasn't that great. It's just like some dude at like a different kind of like beat, just like talking about the lyrics instead of singing it. In your smile. Since you pick up the smallest Bobby, okay. No, the mask kills me. I truly respect Jim for what he went through. I heard that he had to like wear those like really bad eye contacts. Fat boy. Yeah, he would have to like sit in makeup for a long time. Like it's not a 1 day shoot. It's like many days. He has to sit in that chair to get that makeup on him, and then the eye contacts. Like Jesus. Almost as good as Take Me to Snurch. Oh my god, oh, it's licking its lips. No, the picture of that razor is. Oh, it's so cute. I guess I don't want to sound mean and say it's the runt of the family, but it's so cute. So small. I bet it's licking its lips because it's like, yeah, I want to eat. Blurping. Blurp. Blah. I like how the dog like looks at us. Like, what the fuck is he saying? Brilliant. Okay, watch this scene right here, chat. My man Grinch is getting off on the vibrations of the sleigh. What the fuck? That went over my head as a kid. When I watched it the other day, I was like, what? Why does he say that feels good when the engine is starting and based on these? Based? What do you mean based? Okay. And then I'm gonna die. Did he even know his mommy? Like, they don't. Well, I guess they kind of explained it here. In the Illumination movie, they didn't really explain like who his mommy is and why he was an orphan. Because in that movie, they didn't say like, oh, part of the Who law is that kids come from like umbrellas or something like that. At random, gotcha. Yumi. Yumi. Good night, Ultrain, if you're going to sleep. Good night. But you know, at the start of the movie, how the father was purchasing like gifts, but they believe in Santa too. So what is it? They purchase gifts and then they get extra gifts from Santa too. Is that the logic in this movie? Look at him do that sick shit. Oh my god, look at that jiggle. Bruh. Slunk. Oh my god. No, not the who pudding. Oh my god. What an animal. Why would you do that? Not who hash. His IBS is gonna act up after eating all exactly. You don't see him put all the food in his like little, I don't know, sack thing. He's just eating it. Like, I don't understand why Cindy doesn't notice that he has like green hairy hands. Maybe she thinks all Santas have green hairy hands. Vengeance. Like, she can see his face. Maybe she's just too sleepy. Yeah. These days it's just presents. That's what Christmas is all about. Where'd he get the drink from? Where'd he get the drink from? You don't hear the tap running for the for the sink, do we? We just hear water being poured. To be fair, they've never seen Santa, so she could just think the Grinch and Santa look alike, maybe. He's kind of sweet. Yeah. Look at him, he's like, you think he's sweet. Now he's having regrets. You stole this kid's Christmas. Yeah, he's doing the finger, two index fingers together, like eto sweet. I'm sweet. He's still going through with it though. You know, this is sad. He even took the mouse. This is a good transition. Oh, this is really good too. Good visuals and everything in this movie. Like I said before, it's so cartoony. Gotta take the mouse for his mouse on deck. Yo, I didn't know the Grinch was that based. No, not the kitty. I love this like silly puppet cat. The meows for his deck. When he's playing TCG Pocket. Oh, here comes a very sus part. Look at his lips. Oh my god. Oh my god, no, not Max, please. Don't force Max to do this. No. Blech. Gross, disgusting. Not Max. Why would you do it? Why would you do it, Grinch? Like, he's so mean, even to his little guy, his little friend, that his only friend, which is Max. Mm-mm. Oh my god, that looks so fun. Just by like being inside the Grinch costume, it looks like it would be fun to be the Grinch and do some wacky shit. Here we go again. I wonder if the madness that Jim Carrey had to go through to be the Grinch added more flavor. Maybe this part where he's like laughing maniacally is just them catching him laughing the pain away. Billy, he's eating the apples in the dreams like a Baku. That's my job. Bitch. I don't need competition. I'm gonna get the Grinch. I'm gonna To be fair, I take any opportunity so I can laugh. I know, like, maybe when you're alone, it's nice to act like you're a little bit crazy. let out some crazy steam off. No, why are you whipping Max? Jesus. Poor little guy. Okay, psycho. Alone. Is it better to laugh alone or to laugh like crazily amongst others? I'm not a psycho. He's just a little guy. Just what they'll do. We'll all cry. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Like some of these things, they spent their money, their hard-earned money to make Christmas happen. How embarrassing. I'm a cop and I was robbed. Well, it's a good conversation starter. Are you evil? Yes. This is also goofy ass. But also kind of looks fun. It kind of looks fun. Oh no. My Oshi, she's looking at me, seeing my tonsil thing. My little brace for my neck or something. I don't know what he's using that for. He's so angry. Yeah, that's when the dad's further radicalized. Girl. He hates. Yeah, she hasn't grown into her nose. That's why she's the only one that has a normal nose. Everyone has like the little snoot snout. Oh no, my Oshi. She will see me in my bedwear. How scandalous. Based father. Yes. What? Are you serious? Yeah, fuck consumerism. Based. Damn right. Aww. Yeah, see, you're wrong, you little shit. Aww. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Wee. Oh my god. God damn. Ugh, gross. The true dad protecting his daughter. True dad. Saucy. I'm not gonna say it. My lips are sealed. I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking right now. But you can probably guess. Who was the one that got preggers? Who was the one that carried the I don't know, are they twins? Twin brothers in Cindy Lou? Say what? I'm not gonna say anything else. I like this part. My puzzler is always sore to that. Bean bunnies and the Baku puzzlers are always sore. And I like the depiction of how his heart just like grows. He's like, ow. Like most of his life, his heart was like really tiny. Simp ass. Shut up. I'm about to simp for the Grinch. I'm feeling. Help me. Our heart's supposed to be this powerful. And I like how he cries about it too. Don't cry too hard, Jim Carrey. You're gonna smudge the makeup. I wonder if his tear ducts are working underneath all that like makeup and prosthetics. the cut to the dog, like, huh? Like, huh? Such a beautiful dog actor. That makeup is almost chemically fused onto him at that moment. Yeah, like, what is it? Jim Carrey these days, he's just wearing like makeup on top of the Grinch makeup. They couldn't take it off him. They just had to like put normal skin color back onto his face. I love you. Aww, so cute. Beat it. Me to the Bean Bunnies. Beat it. Jim got spring trapped by the Grinch outfit. Yeah, you know that clip where he Jim Carrey, I think he's doing an interview for like one of the Sonic movies, and he does the Grinch smile. That's just the prosthetic still on his face. It's the suit acting up, forcing him to smile. Oh man. I mean, besides the Sonic movies, what other movies has he been in recently? It feels like the Sonic movies kind of like pulled him out of retirement or something. Like you don't see him in the 2010s in those movies anymore. But it's nice to see him like back as a character actor. As he should be. Toys, right? The Sonic ones is really all his doing. I do love his Ace Ventura films. Yeah. Whenever Ace Ventura is like mentioned, I always think about that scene where he's trying to get outside of the rhino disguise thing because it's so hot in there, and he had to like strip down naked, and then he's coming out of the one hole at the back of the rhino. And it's like, look, mommy, the rhino is giving birth, and it's like Jim Carrey pops out. It's like, oh, it's so good, so good. Why did she climb up there? I don't know. She's a kid. Sometimes she says like some smart things. Other times she does some dumb shit. Yo. Like I like how even though he grows a bigger heart, he still acts like the same Grinch. He's just a tiny bit kinder, that's all. The smartest kid on the outside, but the most curious on the inside, yeah. Grinch looking like Atlas carrying the world. Exactly. I didn't know that the Grinch said the powder is bitchin'. Wait, is this a rated G? Is this a G general for everyone kind of movie? Or is that like, did it turn into a PG movie because he said bitchin'? Like, I guess the word bitchin' ain't like a bad word, is it? I don't know. I remember Bart saying bitchin'. I don't know. My baby. I have no insurance. This is a very touching scene. I don't know. For me. Like the dad being like a brave guy here. Same with the mom and Martha May. Yes. Aww. He said sorry. Dad stopping the sleigh when the two women couldn't. What? They helped they helped slow it down. Come on. I'd go with a pepper spray. He said he was sorry. Yeah, take that mirror. This is also a very nice scene. Wow. Oh my god, she readjusted her booba. Me? Yeah, you. Gotta adjust the booba, yeah. Sorry is a magic word, yeah. As long as you say sorry, your sins are forgiven, chat. Aw. Harry. No. Stinky. Forgive me, please. The toll of the innocence we've taken as being bunnies under Billy. I did nothing. Under Billy's command, weigh on our souls heavily. You're never forgiven. You're never forgiven for spreading misinformation. I never said anything. I never commanded anyone to do anything. Oh no, the ad. Okay, I'm gonna snooze the ad. It's almost over anyway. So you say, Bahu, ba, ba. I wonder if he invited the mayor to his little banquet here. Dude. What a nice movie. If only they knew the Grinch's crib was the best party zone. Yeah, every Christmas now is going to be in Grinch's place. Like, I mean, their town down there is very small. And they don't really have like a big communal place, right? Community place, whatever. So this whole time, were they inside a snowflake? How does that work, chat? How does it work? Okay, the end. 10 out of 10. Best Christmas movie. Okay. And that's the end. The credits are gonna play right now. There's no after credit scene. There. What a beautiful movie. The end, 10 out of Schneeman. Schneeman. Can I get a snallelujah? What a piece of garbage. Get out of my Baku cave. Get out of my Baku cave. What do you mean, what a piece of garbage? What is what's it called? Illumination Grinch better? Dr. Seuss rolling in his grave after watching this and Cat in the Hat. Okay. Cat in the Hat was a little bit weird. But the Grinch was pretty good. Come on. Not the Baku crib. Get out of my Baku crib. Okay. I would say Cat in the Hat's like weird. Like I feel like they were trying to capture what they had with the Grinch. I think it wasn't by Rod Howard after that. And they were like, okay, all we have to do is put a comedian inside a suit and make the whole town wacky and capture Dr. Seuss stuff and I don't know, add some modern references, that kind of shit. Pop culture references, there we go. I mean, have you guys watched Cat in the Hat? So some jokes were pretty good. Some jokes. Yeah. Well, which one's better then? You hater. Which one's better? The Cat in the Hat or the Grinch? The Grinch is a classic for me. Baku Hood classic. Let me put this over here. Nani. Feed. Feed. Okay. Well, it's 2 hours now. What are we gonna do? Not Cat in the Hat. Well, I see how it is. Not Cat in the Hat's not the greatest. I'm a little bit eepy though. No, the ad break, just let it go. Let it go like the movie Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Bada bada bam. Bada bam. Okay, get this watch along out of here. I feel like I'm all chatted out because what was it, like a 4-hour chat stream yesterday. I don't know what else to say. So this is the end. JK. No, wait. Is there other movies? You know what I liked? Seeing movies, like airplane, like in the airplane, watching some movies there. Like movies that just came out. That's how I watch some movies that I didn't get the chance to see. I mean, it's free. Then again, if you're going on budget airplanes, they don't have those free movies. I guess it's in the ticket of the price ticket. Yeah, whatever. I watched all the MCU movies on the plane. What the, like, dude, that must have been a really long that must have been a really long plane trip if you watched them. Don't MCU movies go for like 2 hours? Isn't it like MCU movies like set the bar that like big blockbuster movies have to be 2 hours or more? The longest plane ride, the plane ride that's just like you go around the world. Let me see. MCU movies. Multiple plane trips, but never would have watched them otherwise. Yeah, like to cut time, I would also like watch some movies. Cinematic universe of Marvel. Ah, in another timeline they would have named it something like that. I bet one of the first drafts of like, how do we market this like universe that we have, and then they do the cinematic universe of Marvel, and it's like, wait, people are gonna abbreviate it to CUM. Let's do MCU instead. But that reminds me, if we're talking about like airplane movies, I'm in recent plane trips, I'm a little bit too Baku broke to like ride the more like, not luxurious, but like higher end planes that have the built-in TVs in the seat. So I think once or twice, like two times in my one travel. So it's like I go to this country and then it's a pit stop and then go to this country. Yeah. So, and I was going to Japan, by the way. So on one trip, the person in front of me was watching John Wick on their phone, and I'm like looking through the what is the gaps between the chairs to watch. I was like watching John Wick without the audio, and I was watching what they had. And then the next trip after that, the next plane trip, the connecting plane trip, another person was watching John Wick. I think it was both John Wick 1. I'm not sure if it's like John Wick 1 and then 2, I don't know, but it was like a different person. And they were in front of me, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm watching John Wick again. But yeah, being on a plane without any entertainment is like painful, very painful, chat. Like imagine just like being up in the air, you're stuck in your seat for like maybe 6 hours and you can't do anything besides like maybe get out and like walk around, maybe. If you're on one of those budget planes that doesn't have any entertainment, and you didn't bring any entertainment with yourself either. Like I remember bringing my Nintendo Switch, but I was too shy. I was too shy to like whip it out and start playing. Like I think only one time I whipped it out and started playing like Three Houses. And then I stopped like after a couple minutes, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sleep it off. I'm gonna sleep off this airplane ride. Like damn. Like it's even more like embarrassing to whip out your your portable game console on a plane if someone is right next to you, so that they can just like look at what you're doing right next to you. If someone is like on your side, like either side, and you whip out like, I don't know, some kind of hentai, some ecchi eroge on your Steam Deck, and you start playing it, and then they can just like look, going like, oh, no, you should choose that girl instead. I wouldn't do that. Hey yo, whip out what? Whip out my Switch. Oh, there was also this one time I whipped out my like PS Vita to play this game's called like Over My Dead Body 2. And I think the kid behind me, she saw what I was doing and she was like, Mom, look, that person's like playing something on their thing. Like, don't be so nosy. Then again, I did watch someone's John Wick on their phone. My bad. But I did like riding on planes that had actual entertainment on them. But yeah, I was really cheap. I was really cheap on one of those plane rides, my recent plane ride, because it was cheap. It was cheap to purchase the tickets. But when I got on that plane, let me tell you, chat, when I went to one of their toilets, toilet stank like pish, and the flush button was like, it was kind of broken, but they like sticky taped it back. And I didn't know if I was like touching the flush button, but I think I accidentally touched the assistance button, and one of the ladies, what do you call them, flight attendants, she came up and she knocks on the door, she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, oh sorry, I hit the wrong button, I thought I hit the flush button. But yeah, and then another ride, my sister, she was in a seat where the little armrest, it was also like sticky taped back on, but it kind of fell off. It fell off. Like that plane, it was one false move and we're gonna explode in the air. Why you cringing, bruh? Yeah, it was like, I think it was my first time booking that kind of like that kind of airline, because it looked cheap. Yeah, like the tickets were cheap, and it's cheap for a reason, chat. You take a gamble of like that plane might fall apart mid-air one day. But it's cheap seats. I still hold the belief that using an airplane toilet has the waste ejected. I know, right? I always thought about that when I was a kid, because I also flied a lot when I was a kid, and I always thought like, if I go to the toilet, whenever I flush, it ejects from the plane and then it falls from the sky, and then it turns into like some kind of crystallized like pee and toilet paper. Pee and toilet paper because of the air, like air temperature outside. And then it hits someone. my dookie might hit someone below. But no, it's like they have a little it's like a waste tank, right? It goes all into the waste tank. Ew. Oh, I don't want to be that guy that empties the waste tank. Oh, should have just get ejected from the plane. No. And then if it hits the person hiding in the propeller, and that's how they what? That's how they dodge. Just auto eject any toilet user. What the heck? Oh man, okay, if we're going to talk about airplanes, okay, we'll talk about airplanes. Like I remember one time we landed, right? So we landed and everyone got out of their seats, and yeah, and it's just me and my mom and my sister. We're traveling, and then my mom goes to the toilet, like the airplane toilet, because she can't hold on. and then me and my sister, we wait outside in the airplane toilet, and everyone is already gone. Everyone has like left the everyone has left the airplane, and I think the stewardess is like, "Are you okay?" And we're like, "We're waiting for our mom." I'm not gonna say any like what she did in that toilet, but you can imagine if you're taking too long for number one, then you know what's happening. But I don't like waiting. It's kind of awkward when you're waiting outside of a toilet for the person to come out of the toilet. Like you're waiting and then another person like comes up because they're also gonna wait, and then you have this like awkward like exchange of glances, and you're like, oh shit, you're gonna be the one that hears me piss. Auto combustion. Yeah. Oh, there was this one time. It was just me and my sister, and there was this guy that was sitting next to me, and because he was asleep, I was like, shit, I need to go to the toilet. And you know how I'm awkward and very silent in public, so I'm like, I try to go like, excuse me, like in a low whisper, hoping that he would wake up so then he can kind of shuffle his legs so I can get out and like go to the toilet. And it didn't work, and I didn't want to touch him because I don't want to be like that like stranger that goes like touches your shoulder when you're on an airplane just to wake you up. So I'm like, okay, fuck it, I got long legs, and I'm like just like one big steppy over over the guy's legs, and then I'm free, easy. And I think I woke him up doing that. My bad, Umfi. I'm very awkward in real life. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I prefer to like traveling with family, so I don't have to deal with like strangers sitting next to me. Just do a flip over them. Oh, okay. I'll do like that ride and flip. I'll do like a little cartwheel. I'll do a little cartwheel, and then I'm gonna like hit my leg on someone else's face. Still thinking about that airplane, that budget airplane, where the leg room was really bad. Like it was really bad. Like imagine your knees, right? So I'm guessing you guys might be sitting down or something. But okay, try to sit down and imagine your knees, yeah? Now imagine like maybe 1 centimeter away from your knee is the chair in front of you. That's how bad the leg room was for the airplane. It was a cheap airplane, had very bad leg room because they want to squish everyone inside that airplane. Like goddamn. Or you can store him in your inventory and put him back after you cross. Yeah. let me pop out my legs so I can have more room in this airplane. So if I say this airline, you're gonna go like, wait, what? But this one airline, I'm not gonna say. This was when we were Baku okay in terms of financial stuff. There was this one airline that I loved the most. It had the TV on the back of the seat, and it also had like a little remote thing. And with the remote thing, I could play games, and I was able to. I didn't know how to play games, by the way. I was able to play like Kirby, like an early title of Kirby, and what was it? Pokemon Yellow? The one with the Pikachu on it. It was like, oh man, it was like really old Pokemon games. Nintendo games basically that I could play. And also watch like some shows and that stuff. Pokemon Piss Yellow, I love that. I love that version of the game, yeah. And that airline, I don't know if it came without tickets, like the base price, or was it like I had to pay extra, but sorry. it also came with like they gave us like pillows and blankets, and I think when my dad purchased the tickets, I think he purchased like the kids meal for me. So I remember like the stewardess, they would just like put a little sticker on my seat just to say I'm a kids meal kind of person. And when they brought the kids meal, oh, they had the little chocolate milk. But I would say I'm not really good with like airplane food. Sometimes it's like the smell, it's like really bad. I don't know about you guys. I'm not sure if you guys travel or at least traveled once on an airplane and it had food on it. So I do remember one airplane trip they had like ice cream. They had some ice cream, that was nice. But the meal is just like, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't smell like real food. Talk about what's the deal with airplane food? you get it heat up and then it tastes like shit. I can't do stand up. But yeah, it's like it's the worst kind of slop. I'm telling you. And I don't even know what it's like to be in first class. Do they also get that kind of slop food? I don't know. There was this one time that we were upgraded to business class. we always ride in economy, but I think there wasn't any seats left in economy when we're flying back home. So they're like, we're gonna upgrade you to business class, and I'm like, oh, I was a little kid, and oh my god, business class, the room, there's only like 2 seats, right? So your seat and then someone who's next to you. I think my sister was sitting next to me, and it was like luxurious leather kind of seat, very cushy, and the leg room, and I think it also had leg rests. You know, the thing where you pop it out and then you can rest your legs up. I think it had that. And I'm not sure about the food because it wasn't like a long it wasn't a long trip. It was a domestic trip. But man, the only time in my short Baku life that I managed to experience business class. Damn. Like, airplane tickets are already expensive. Let's be honest, shit. And economy is already expensive, so like upgrading to business class, like I don't know. Do I have any other airplane stories? I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about the one that I vomited. The turbulence was really bad. Why do I say this? Like, I say it out loud like I'm not gonna say this, but then I eventually say it. You want to hear about that story? Well, I'm gonna tell you, chat. Basically, I'm a kid, right? And the turbulence was really bad when they're doing the landing. It was basically like, imagine the airplane going up and down, trying to like land, but the winds are so heavy. So eventually I'm like, I can't hold it in any longer. And I was really dressed up. My mom dressed me up in like a really pretty like pants, like flare pants or something like that. I don't know. And it went all over my pants. I don't know what happened after that. Maybe my memory is like, maybe I deleted that from my memory. What happened afterwards? Like, how am I supposed to like get off the plane with like ruined pants? Damn. I can't hold it anymore. Billy, the kid bastard. Yeah. Let me think some more. Oh, there was this one time in my Baku motherland. I wasn't on the plane, by the way. This is basically, I think it was the day that we were supposed to fly out of my mom's hometown. And there's only one airplane, by the way, and one airport. And basically one neighbor or like a local person came to my mom's house from the motherland. And then they hit the bell, like they hit a button that they thought was like the doorbell, but it was actually the fire alarm bell. And it woke everyone up. And then they brought the news that the airplane that just landed had crashed. Don't worry, when I say crashed, I mean like it crashed into the fencing. Basically it overestimated when it landed and it didn't brake in time, so the airplane just like crashed into the fence. And me and my family were like, wait, what? How are we gonna get off? How are we gonna get out of this hometown? So my dad, he took a video of the plane when we were driving past it, by the way. I think I still have the DVD of my home videos that my dad took. Anyway, so what we had to do was like take a big ferry boat out of hometown. And that was one of my first times being on like a big boat, like it wasn't like a cruise ship boat, but it was like a boat that took like a long time, like maybe more than 6 hours to go from one place to another. And it was nice. Like it wasn't like, ooh, so fancy. Like there was like underneath, or was it like at one level, there was like bunk beds, right? It was basically this one floor level that's like the sleeping quarters that everyone sleeps in. It's basically basically like bunk beds, and the mattress that you have is like this kind of rubber mattress. You had to bring your own pillows, your own blankies, and everyone had a toilet and shower room to use. It was a communal thing. It wasn't like one of those fancy cruise ships where you have like a private quarter for you to sleep in with your family. No, it was like everyone was we're all in this together. Everyone was in the same like sleeping quarters, sleeping, and we had to make sure that nobody stole anything from our like bags. Good times. I remember my dad was like, yo, Billy, you're not like your mom and sister who don't like being outside on the boat. You're just like your old grandpappy. You got some sea legs, Billy. And I'm like, I was a kid and I was like kind of proud when my dad said that. Because I wasn't seasick or anything. I kind of enjoyed like being outside on the poop deck. I don't know what to call it. But that was a nice compliment my dad gave to me. I got sea legs. Only ever been on a plane when I was a wee little baby, but ferries are fun, yeah. They're nice and calming. Like, as long as there's no wacky, like bad weather going on, it's nice and calm to be on a boat, like a big boat, and going to like a place that takes maybe 6 hours to go to. Just imagine you're just on an island that just moves. That's basically what it was. And you don't really have any freedom. You're just stuck on this island until you get to another island. Good times. Yeah. Oh, wait. If we're talking about holidays, there was this one holiday that I really loved as a kid. So in Baku country, yeah, we don't really have Disneyland or anything like that. We have our own little theme parks. And there's this one theme park that's like Was it this one theme park that's basically just water stuff? So there's this one theme park, and I love this one ride where do you guys know these like rides where it's basically a water river thing, and you can get in this little tube thing. Like, you don't need to be on this like mechanical ride or anything. You can just be on this like blow up tube. What do you call it? Like a donut, yeah? And you can just like, in your swimsuit, you can just hop onto the tube and let the currents take you away. I loved that so much as a kid. It was so fun just like being taken away by the currents and like admiring the view, because they had like different kind of decorations. And then like seeing other people like float past me and my sister, that was fun. That's fun shit. I'd like to do it again, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. What other fun stuff did I do there? There was also if I say anything else, it's gonna it's gonna dox this place, because I don't think there's another place in the world that has this roller coaster that's themed after this one particular thing. So I'm gonna keep it to myself. But what else was there that was entertaining? I don't even remember anymore. I remember like my dad taking a photo, maybe, or a video of, I can't remember if it was in the same theme park or it was a different theme park, but it was basically this roller coaster that it would go in like a loop, but then at the high, like when it went to like a high point, yeah, it stops, and then it drops them backwards, and then it goes back through the same loop thing. I don't know how to explain it. And it looks so terrifying. I'm like, I would never do that kind of shit. I don't think I would do certain roller coasters, especially by myself, and especially after watching like stuff like Final Destination. Wait, a circular loop? I think it was something like that, yeah. That would be dropped off in a high point. I don't know how to explain it, and then they just go backwards. I hate roller coasters. Why? Come on, don't you love the thrill of almost dying? Don't you love the thrill of like being up in the air and having no control of where you're going? Oh, there. Okay, I don't know if you guys have like, what is it, Splash Mountain, that kind of thing. Maybe in Disneyland or whatever you call it. Like, what do you call it in Disneyland? The mountain thing. I don't know what it's called. But basically we had one of those in Baku country. And that was cool. I you know what? I enjoy the water rides more than like dry rides. So basically it's like it's a little mechanical on-track roller coaster, and then it takes you through different caves and stuff, and then I remember we were going like to a high point. Like it also has like some dark sets. So you go inside like a dark little tunnel thing, and I remember we were going up, and then they made us like go backwards, and then eventually we went to another high point. I wonder if this is the same roller coaster. Maybe I'm like combining two roller coasters in one, but anyway, we went to another high point, which is like out in the open, and it's like basically you drop down and then you get splashed by water because of the gravity and stuff like that. And I remember me and my sister were like, we always have our dad with us, because we're like, Dad, you go into the front so then you can make more splash happen. Because he's a little bit of a big guy. He's a little bit of a big guy, so we're like, if you're not with us, then there won't be a big splash. So yeah. Those were some good times. I loved getting like splashed whenever we went down. Good times. though, when I was in Disneyland in Tokyo and Disneyland Sea, I didn't really go on many roller coasters. Sacrifice the dad. Hey, he loved it too. Unless he's like, yeah, sure, kids, just for you. I don't think my mom liked going on those kinds of roller coasters. But in Disney Sea, I really wanted to see what was it, the Beauty and the Beast roller coaster, or at least like ride. It wasn't a roller coaster, it was like, it's one of those things. I think it's like you're on a vehicle of some sort, and you just like go through rooms. It's one of those rides. It's not like on a track, and it's just inside a building. I wanted to go see it because I remember seeing like videos of the animatronics for Belle, and it looked nice. But my god, when me and my sister went to the ride entrance, the line was like, it's supposed to be, the wait was like 100 minutes. 100 minutes. And I'm like, what the shit? It was so popular. I couldn't like going to Disneyland or Disney Sea and wanting to go on the rides, like the really good ones, you have to sacrifice so much time just to wait in the line, unless you have like some kind of fast track ticket. And it was it took away the whimsy, and it made me hate Disneyland even more. Because I don't like waiting, especially for a very long time, and standing up, especially when it was raining. It was raining. It was a day that like it never stopped raining. Like, my god. And I wanted to see the really cool rides too. All me and my sister got to see were like the rides, like the very short ones, the short rides that nobody wants to go to. So it wasn't the Berenstein Bears, what is it? It was raining, so me and my sister, we went to this bear animatronic show. It wasn't Freddy Fazbear, it was, I can't remember what it was called, but basically it's like a country music kind of thing. I think America has it too in their Disneyland, but nobody was really like wanting to be when they were lining up. It was just like families with kids, and they just want to be outside of the rain. So when it was our turn to like get into the theater, it was so sad, to be honest. It was just like a small handful of people inside the theater just to watch some animatronic bears, and it was so sad to see like the staff. They were trying to hype everyone up by like clapping in tune with the songs. I was hyped about it. It was some hype shit, but like everyone else was just like staring, just watching it, going like, oh, yeah, sure. And I was like, yeah, this is cool. This is good music. I think it was like they were singing in English. Like I think they used the recordings from the American version of the show, but then when it was like the talking segments, it was just like Japanese. It was all in Japanese. It was cute. It was a nice show. I like the animatronics, very nice. And then another place that we were able to go to, I can't remember if it was like Disneyland or Disney Sea. I don't know. I think Disney Sea's the more like, it is for romance. And Disneyland's for like babies. But we went onto a Star Wars ride. I can't remember what it was called. It was basically, you know, one of those rides where you get into like a little pod thing and you put on your 3D glasses, and they just show you some like 3D effects. It's like basically a demo movie to go like, whoa, that thing just went up in your face, that kind of thing. And they have like hydraulics on the ride, so then you can feel like you moving around. It was one of those rides. And it was one of those quick, like, it was a quick ride because it wasn't too long, and there was like at least six or more pods for people to fill up, so it wasn't that long to hop on. And it was nice. It kind of made me a little bit motion sickness. The way that they were moving us and stuff like that, but it was immersive. It was nice. Very demure. I think it was in Disney Sea, I'm not sure. We also did the Finding Nemo one that was similar in terms of like, I don't think it was like in 3D though. It's just like, here's a screen of like Finding Nemo stuff. Oh, here's the hydraulics. That kind of shit. That's the only rides me and my sister could ride on because they were easy and fast to go on, but didn't take much time to wait for it. As opposed to like the 100-minute wait time. Jesus Christ. And what other one did I go on? Oh, there was a Stitch interactive show for the babies. And as we were waiting, I'm like looking around, and I see it's like mostly families with their children, their young children. I'm like, oh shit, should I tell my sister? Like, I even looked at the pamphlet and I realized it's an interactive live show where they interact with the with the audience. So I'm like to my sister, hey, we have to bail because I don't want to like I don't want to be picked out from the audience, and I don't want Stitch to try to talk to me in Japanese because I don't know how to respond properly in Japanese. But my sister's like, hey, we've been waiting this long for this little baby ride. Let's get in. And it was cute. It was fun. They didn't talk with Stitch. LMAO. What? Why are you cringing? They had a Stitch voice actor. I think it's just like some random guy who did a really good Stitch impression. And it was basically a interactive show. So there's a screen that had I think it was a 3D animated Stitch. He was a VTuber. I just realized it was a VTuber Stitch show. It was basically, I think it's like they just had pre-made animations for Stitch that they played, but there was an actual guy somewhere in the booth, maybe in the building, and they had a camera that was focused towards the audience that he could pick out. They sacrificed the employee with the worst Stitch impression. You're fired. You're going into the volcano now. You call that a Stitch impression? Anyway, and it was it was like being on a game show. And Stitch was, I kind of understood what Stitch was saying, kind of. And he would like interact with the audience to do some goofy stuff. I think he was like making people say I'm the king or something like that. I can't remember. And he was asking questions to the audience, and I'm like, whenever the camera cuts to like my side of the audience or like a wide shot of the audience, I'm like, I'm looking away. Like, I'm trying to not look I'm trying to not look like suspicious. Like, I don't know, like I don't want to be picked out in the crowd where Stitch might say some stuff, like maybe he'll say like Nihongo wakaru or something like that, and I'll be like, zenzen wakaranai. Like, I'm not very confident in my Japanese. I think my Japanese is like elementary school level of Japanese. But maybe that's good because this show was for babies. So at the end of the show, they had Stitch try to run away from, what's his name, Jamba? the dude that looks like a shark, the huge dude that wants to capture Stitch. So they have this little interactive, they have like a mini map and they pick like 2 random kids from the audience to guide Stitch to the right path to escape. That was cute. That was cute. And then that was the end of the show. Another ride that I was able to ride on was a Snow White ride. It was basically what they call a dark ride or something like that. It's just imagine like a spooky ride thing. I don't know, spooky house ride where you're on this track and you just see different scenes of like Snow White. It's just a recreation of Snow White, that's all. It was just a short ride. But yeah. We did buy like a bunch of merchandise. Well, not really. Like 2 times. Okay, wait. I did purchase something very expensive. But 2 times I passed on not purchasing a headband from Disneyland. I wanted to purchase the Daisy, you know, Daisy Duck. The Daisy Duck bow. I passed on purchasing that. I don't think they sold it the next time I came there. So yeah. I'm not a Minnie Mouse believer. Daisy Duck is where it's at. But I did purchase this one thing that you can only get at Disney Sea Tokyo. I'm not sure if it's like only in Tokyo. I don't know. But there's like this plushie. There's this plushie franchise. I don't know. Can you put that knife away? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Chan. Was I making you uncomfortable? Okay. Okay. I should put it away while talking about Disney. But yeah, they have this like line of plushies that are different kinds of like animals. I can't remember what they're called. Like it's basically the friend of Mickey Mouse. It started with like a teddy bear guy, and then it expanded to like different kinds of animals, like a cat, a turtle, another bear. And you can purchase these like plushies and you can dress them up. And I got the pink fox one. And they only come naked. they when you purchase the plushie, they're just naked. But you can purchase like all kinds of clothes, and they got me. They really got me. I was like, oh, the outfits for the plushies are so cute. Like, how can I not purchase? So I think it cost me like maybe $100 for the plushie and her outfit. I can't remember what they're called. Let me look it up for you guys. What is it called? Disney Sea plushie. $100, yeah. But what's her name? What is her name? Oh, Lena Bell. Yeah, Lena Bell. Okay. The plushie is like maybe it might be, how tall is it? Like, it's more than 30 centimeters, the plushie. It's not like, ooh, it's just like a tiny thing. It's like, it's basically a doll, kind of. Lena. Yeah, I'll show you. So they have a bunch of these. They are shown all over Disney Sea. Like, there's little spots in Disney Sea where you can like take pictures with your own plush. I can't remember what they're called. Duffy Friend. Okay, Duffy Friend. That's what they're called, Duffy Friends. And they have their own little lore. It's so cute. Basically, Lena Bell's lore is that she's a detective and she helped out Mickey Mouse. Oh no, she helped out Mickey Mouse find something or something like that. So this is the one that I bought. Now, when I went to the gift shop to do some last minute purchasing before I left Disney Sea, I held this plushie and it felt so good. You have no idea how like nice and fluffy these plushies are. It made me it made me feel like a mom who lost her child and is looking for a replacement child. Like I lost my cat, yeah, like a couple years before going to Tokyo Disney Sea, and when I held this plushie, it felt like home. It felt like home again, and I was like, I gotta buy her. I gotta buy her. I was debating with myself, should I purchase it or should I not? And I was like, fuck it. She has a detective outfit. What's that thing called? It's this one in particular. Her name is Lina Bell. Lina, Lina, and then Bell. But the whole set, like the whole cast of characters are called like Duffy friend, or Duffy's friends. Look at this. Look, I purchased her detective outfit. See? Ain't that cute? They can have all kinds, like they sell all kinds of like different outfits. But her main outfit is the detective one because she's a detective. Okay, let's see. Duffy and friends. Oh yeah, they have a rabbit too. Oh shit. Oh shit. Put him in Infinity Nikki from materials. No! No, they are precious. Okay. This looks like some Care Bear shit, but trust me. This shit sells really, really well. With not only the kids, but also the young ladies of Japan. You see this? So there's Duffy, the brown bear, I think. And then there's his friends. There's the dog. That's a baker. And then there's a lady Duffy. I think the bunny is like a ballerina. The blue cat is like an artist. And the turtle, I feel like the turtle doesn't get sold well because of the turtle. It's the odd one out because it's not fluffy and cute. It's just a turtle. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think Lina Bell was the newest addition when I went there. I don't see any other new characters in the cast. Poor turtle, yeah. I mean, he's cute. But why they make him naked? Like, compared to everyone else has like some kind of item of clothing. Besides Duffy. They make him naked. Look at this. Look at this group photo. He's the one in the outer. Nobody likes him. Like, you can see the main character is Lina Bell, and then Duffy. Poor turtle. You don't have clothes. Ah, you know what? I think is it in Tokyo Disney Sea that they have walking characters? Or was it in Tokyo Disneyland? I can't remember, but I remember seeing Captain Jack Sparrow impersonator. He was dressed up. He kind of looked like Johnny Depp, kind of. And then there was like, I think we saw the prince from The Little Mermaid around the Little Mermaid area. He was handsome, actually. Huge handsome with the... He was handsome. I think they hire like foreigners. I think they do hire foreigners for their walkabout characters. Let's see. Tokyo Disney, is it Disney Sea? Yeah, the Mermaid Lagoon. I saw the handsome prince. Damn, when I look back, I don't think I did much in like Disneyland, even though the tickets are expensive. I don't think I like fully did anything. And it might be because I'm a coward to like try things. And my sister isn't one of those people that like pushes me to try things. We just go like, oh, look at that, the most safest thing, a boat ride. So in like Tokyo Disney Sea, there's like a little boat ride that you can take that it's basically a fast travel. It basically takes you from one end of the park to another end that might be far away if you went on by foot. It was basically a fast travel boat. And we just rode it, not just because we wanted to travel some places. We just rode it because we were like, yeah, this is the only this is the only ride that's available for us to like not wait for too long to go on, or to like too dangerous. It's not too dangerous. Man. Man, I can't remember anything. It wasn't even that like far long ago. What is that Tokyo Disney Sea? Oh, there's like so many. I remember now. There was so many rides at the back end of the park. But as I said, the waiting times were shit. The waiting times were like so shit. Maybe next time when I don't know, the holiday season is like low, maybe I'll try going to Disney again. I don't know, like it's always so busy going like at Disneyland and Disney Sea. There's always at least some people, and the wait times are always so long. Ay, what a waste of money. What a waste of money. I even purchased like both the tickets for me and my sister. Yeah, that's the problem when you're not adventurous. And you don't have anyone to push you to be adventurous. Soon I shall summon the criminal. Let's end the stream right now. I think we had like 3 hours, yeah. 3 hours of fun. And tomorrow will be a VR chat, karaoke, yeah. Yeah. No summoning the criminal, please. Don't summon the criminal. Oh yeah, they also had like what Journey to the Center of the Earth karaoke, yeah. Yay. Man. Oh, there was actually one there was one ride that I got to go on in Disney Sea. It was like what? Something leagues under the sea or something like that. Never said I'd summon on him now. Oh, okay. What is it called? Disney sea. Leagues under the sea. 2,000 leagues under the sea. That was interesting. It felt it felt a little cramped. I don't know if it's because I'm tall and it wasn't built for like tall people, but it felt really cramped. Like you're put inside this little tin can with at least 6 other people. 2 chairs on each side and then another chair at the front, and you just got to look through the window and like see some kind of monster, like sea monsters and stuff like that. And I legit thought that we were actually underneath the water. That would actually be nice. That would be actually nice for the immersion that we were underneath the water. But I think, is it? It's not really underneath the water. It's just like a cave, right? Was the original 20,000 Leagues Under the Water was actually an underwater ride? Or was it too dangerous to have underwater rides? Ah, you know what I love? Those you know what I love? Watching those like documentaries on abandoned like theme park or abandoned rides. Oh man, this is creepy. Pictures of the abandoned 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea ride. So I guess the American version didn't last that long. And then they abandoned it. But I think it was actually underneath the water. It was an actual underwater ride. Anyway, I'll watch that later. I'll watch that for myself. But anyway, have you had enough, Billy? Getting jolly moments, you guys? Was I jolly enough for the jolly club? I'm still looking at pictures of Disney Sea. Never. So I didn't do my job properly. What? I didn't do my job properly? No way. Oh, the food. Oh, okay. One thing that kind of cheered me up during my Disney trip, my Disney, I think it was like Disneyland, when it was raining. The one thing that cheered me up was this kind old lady. It was strange seeing like an old lady working at Disneyland, because you know, when you're old you should not be working, you should relax and enjoy your retirement. But this old lady, I think she noticed that I was kind of gloomy because it was pouring down rain. And when I purchased like some pizza from the stall, and she gives me back my change, and you know what she did? So she had the coins, and it's like one big coin and one smaller coins, and she puts my change in a shape of like Mickey Mouse. And she points to me, she's like, look, see? and it made me smile. What a nice grandma. Why am I assuming that she's a grandma? But what a nice lady. Made me smile and I laughed. And then I said thanks and I took my change, my Mickey Mouse change. That was nice. But it was still raining after that. It never stopped raining. Oof. Missed at least one Take Me to Snurch. Okay. No, wait, I can't do it. I can't do Take Me to Snurch. Snooze this. Oh, we're already at like 3 hours? What the heck? I can't do Take Me to Snurch. It's gonna get copyright copyright detected. It's happened before. I don't want to do it again, please. Oh, there was this. Okay, one more. Was it at Disney? Yeah, it was the raining day, so it was Disneyland. All was fine. So Disneyland, you know, they have to sell like themed food, right? Well, me and my sister, we were waiting in the pouring rain for like this waffle place because everyone was lining up for some waffles and it was shaped like Mickey Mouse. You see here? I'll show you a picture. So me and my sister are waiting and I chose the wrong shoes to be wearing at a theme park. I was wearing some heels and they're pretty high, and my mom bought them for me, and I knew that they were too high for me, too tall, like too steep, but I still accepted it and I still kind of wear it sometimes. But wearing those high heels and walking around was not a good choice. So my feet hurt and we're waiting outside in the rain. I don't know if we had an umbrella. I think I did purchase an umbrella, I'm not sure. But we were waiting outside in the rain in this long line that goes outside of the waffle place. They only sell waffles here. They sell waffles and like a drink if you want it. But this is all they have here, you see? So we're waiting for like, I don't know, it felt like 30 minutes just to go inside and get our order done. And by the time that we got the waffle, it was burnt. So you see here, it looks nice in consistency. It might be a little bit fluffy. The one that we got was like, I guess it's because they were very busy that day, so it's not easy to have like good consistency in your waffles. And maybe some waffles went burnt. So our waffle was burnt and the inside there was no fluffiness at all. It made me hate Disney even more. Oh man, it never goes my way when I go to Disneyland. Like, that's the second time I went to Disneyland in Tokyo. The first time, I thought I was being really cheap. I thought I was being really cheap and saving money by going to Disneyland in the afternoon when they're selling the tickets for like $30 less. So imagine the tickets are like almost 100 for one person or something like that. Well, in the afternoon at a certain point, like 4 p.m, they start selling the tickets for like 7,000 yen or something like that. At least you've got Is it worth it? Is it worth all the pain? Let me tell you another horror story about Disneyland. So in this trip, this was the first time I went to Disneyland and I thought I was being cheap, that we were just gonna have a good night hanging out in Disneyland, eating some food at Disneyland. And when we didn't have any like dinner, yeah, so we're like, okay, we'll just like we'll just stay, we'll just go and wait in line at this restaurant. Like the first restaurant we see, it's like a Japanese style restaurant. If I'd ever went, I'd just stare at everything. Me too. So we're waiting in line for like maybe 2 hours to be seated at this restaurant, and it wasn't good. I was watching some people who already like, what is it, fast track their ticket being seated first. And the line did not move. There was like at least under 10 pairs or 10 groups, at least under 10 groups of people that are waiting to be like seated. Oh wait, this is only gonna take 5 minutes. Hold up, Twitch. So we're waiting like 2 2 hours in line. I'm hungry. And some, I don't know, this is gonna sound weird, but I think some weirdo dude may have brushed his hand up my butt. And he was giving me some weird stares the whole time when I'm waiting in line. It was weird. He had an Elsa doll in his like breast pocket. It was weird. Anyway, so we finally get inside. And you know what? The line in the lobby downstairs was just a line to be seated in this other waiting room. So we finally get our seat in the little waiting room upstairs to wait for another seat to be seated at a table, yeah. And eventually it happens. But by the time that we got a seat, my mom was like, I don't feel so good. So I'm like, oh shit. So we order our food. It was good. I ordered tonkatsu. I ordered tonkatsu, which is like breaded and deep fried pork. Yeah, pork chop. I don't know. And then they chopped it up and then they served it with like rice. I think it was with rice maybe. And tonkatsu sauce and some shredded cabbage. I think my mom had like, I don't know, something like with seafood, and my sister had like, I think she had the same as me. And after we finished eating, it's like 7 p.m. Yeah, it was 7 p.m. by the time we finished eating. And I'm like, okay, well, let's enjoy the rest of Disneyland. And my mom's like, I gotta sit this one out. I don't feel so good. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's just gonna be me and my sister. And apparently at night they're supposed to do like parades and stuff. Again, the weather was not on my side. It's like cloudy. It was too cloudy for them to do fireworks and stuff, so they made an announcement. They made an announcement to say, okay, we're canceling the little parade tonight. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then the only place that we managed to like go to was Sleeping Beauty's castle, which is like maybe in the middle of the park. And that's the only thing we saw the first time we went to Disneyland, because I was like worried about my mom, because she's like sitting on a bench waiting for us, and she's probably gonna be bored and she doesn't feel well. So I'm like, okay, so we gotta get back to the hotel. So we only spent like at least 10 minutes exploring the park after in that hell waiting, because when we were waiting we were like, maybe we should just like go look for another place, but my mom's like, no, we've been waiting this long, we have to stay. Not the best impression. So that was my first impression, and then my second impression is like drenched, it's raining, everything is like everything's not great. Maybe third time's the charm. I don't know if I'm gonna be like spending money to go to Disneyland, because it took like a couple hours just to get inside Disneyland. Like it was a huge line. Even if it was raining, it was a huge line when the park opened to get people inside and check their bags and stuff like that. Just thinking about it. Hey, I would say Disneyland and Disney Sea is only good if you have like a family and you have young kids to entertain with. And Disney Sea is probably like a good place to hang out with your loved one, your significant other maybe. Because there's some romantic places there, I guess, maybe. But when you're there with your sister, and your sister is just like you, she's not that adventurous. It's like, one of us has to be adventurous. Come on. But yeah. Oh no. Okay, one last snooze the ad break. I wouldn't go on my own lest I wish just walk around. Yeah, I think theme parks are better off when you're like with a bigger group. But even with a bigger group, there's like people that will splinter off to do other stuff that you don't want to do, or they don't want to do your stuff, that kind of thing. But it's better than just like being alone. like that one dude. Fuck that dude. I don't know if it was by accident or anything, but the looks he was giving me, I did not appreciate. Don't look at someone and like smile weirdly. It's all in the past, chat. It's all in the past. But anyway, I think that might be all of my Disneyland stories. Yeah, maybe. Wait. Yep, yeah, that's it. Yep, that's it. That's all I can remember about Disneyland, Disney Sea. Anyway, I'm gonna go home. Gonna rev up my engine, go home, leave the Baku cave, and hug my Lina Bell. She's so fluffy. Anyway, I hope you guys had a fun time, and I guess this is kind of like the let's see, how many more days do I have? How many more days do I have, doctor? Tomorrow, and then after tomorrow, wait, 2 days after tomorrow is another stream day, and then another one, maybe, and then another one, and that's like the end of December for you guys. No, now it's like 1 minute. 1 minute. I have only 1 minute left. Thanks for the great stream. Good night, and to those sleeping, and see y'all later. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Thanks for watching Grussy with me. Man, I love that Grussy. And thanks for listening to me ramble about airplanes and theme parks. Yeah, that was a weird tangent after watching The Grinch. I'll see you guys tomorrow for VR karaoke. And Yoi yume o mite ne. Oyasumi nasai. Is it too early to whatever? This is a very short stream. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to having short streams. Don't make me go. When I stop streaming, I cease to exist. You know that, right, chat? Oh, one more thing. I was right about, before you go, don't leave yet. I was right about I wrote on Twitter that there's a caterpillar in the Baku cave right now, and that I thought I was about to like take it out, like use one of my fake Pokemon cards to like peel it off the wall and take it out. But then I realized it was making a little like silk nest for itself, and now that I came in today, it's now wrapped up in its like silk, its little silk cocoon right now. So can't wait for that to hatch, I guess. But I'm a little bit scared that it's gonna hatch and the butterfly or maybe the moth is gonna be stuck inside here. I don't want it to live inside like these Baku walls. It's not gonna be able to like live its life just like me. It's not gonna be okay. End of stream. 良い夢を見てね。おやすみなさい。おつばく。バイバイ。